All right, Bets. I like the way you framed that. Bonus degrees. It felt
Degrees.
good. I didn't have hopes this high for today.
And at the same time that you were like, is it free? And I'm like, yes, it's free. And you're like, well, we certainly don't want to pay for it. I'm like, we probably will have to pay for it in one way or another.
With future weather patterns.
When we get good things this time of the year, we always pay for it. And by the end of the month, I think we are going to be paying for it. But for right now, we are saying hello and welcoming back all the spring feels. The same spring feels will lead into some thunderstorm development tomorrow. We have the potential for strong and severe storms tomorrow, especially middle part of the day and into the afternoon. And overall, the forecast outlook is staying mild for now. That starts to change by the end of the month. Still sitting in the 70s away from the lake. Let me put that little asterisk in there, away from the lake. And temperatures are going to be in the 60s this evening. Beautiful weather to be out and about. Mark and I have been sitting in the Weather Center keeping an eye on these thunderstorms that have been popping in the western part of the state. We have a couple of these little rogue showers that are working from southwest to northeast. So a heads up for Sandusky and this little shower that's going to be moving northward. Milan, you could get in on that as well as Norwalk, but as this whole little thing continues to move to the northeast, it has been weakening somewhat. Where we have not seen the weakening, interestingly, is farther to the west. You can see our temperatures well into the 60s and 70s, albeit the exception of the lakeshore. There's our asterisks. But this is all associated with a warm front that's stretched across the Ohio, Indiana, Michigan border. And right on the north end of this warm front, there has been a little baby supercell that popped up that is just now sitting east of Kalamazoo. Meanwhile, farther to the south, we have thunderstorms that are popping up like crazy in portions of Oklahoma and Texas at this hour. And then the western states, they're dealing with very cold air. And this is the battle zone. When we get battle zones this time of the year, you end up getting severe weather. And we have multiple tornado watches now that are out for the central portion of the country. And then there it is, this rogue cell that has popped up a tornado warning. It was a beautiful little hook signature on the radar. So that continues at this hour. We have nothing locally except a few flood warnings to talk about. The real impetus of the changes is going to be taking place in the central states. That's where the severe weather threat is greatest today. All that begins to translate eastward, though, and we have strong to severe storms possible tomorrow, especially to the east of I-71. So tomorrow's storms, what's new? Well, the rain and storms are probably going to be starting in the middle part of the day, and that highest severe weather threat looks to be south of greater Cleveland, but we will be getting that possibility of the strong storms. We're really eyeballing the middle of the day into the early afternoon as the best potential for the rain and storms. High winds are a possibility as well as heavy rain. Obviously, this is something you need to keep an eye on if you have any plans to go out and about or if you have any outdoor plans. The heavy rain threat is probably the biggest threat right now, but damaging winds are going to be a possibility. Tornado risk is non-zero, as we have seen from southern Michigan today. And as far as the overall impacts, I think they're pretty limited, and we're pretty confident that we're going to be having those impacts. But I am not looking at a big, widespread severe weather threat. Let me take you through your day and your National Design Mark hour-by-hour forecast. 8 a.m. This is the way the map will likely look. Partly to mostly cloudy skies and warm. We will start the day tomorrow in the 60s. By noon, here come the thunderstorms, and they're going to be kind of rumbling in from west to east. The overall general movement of the individual thunderstorms will be southwest to northeast. And look what happens as we get into the early afternoon. We kind of get this super juicing taking place. This is a development that has changed since just this morning. So we will continue to keep updates going for you. But right now, again, we are looking at the middle part of the day into the early afternoon as the best likelihood when we could see strong to severe storms. The rest of the afternoon and into the evening, those storms will be moving out and things should be calming down for us. Here is your Union Home Mortgage forecast. After our weather impact alert day tomorrow, you can see we'll taper back into the 50s for Sunday, and we get to see some sunshine. Mostly sunny, upper 60s on Monday. It's going to be a beautiful day. We'll hold the upper 60s Tuesday and Wednesday as we reload, more storm systems coming in. Ultimately, that's going to bring us a change by the end of next week, and you can kind of see where the temperatures start to go from there. That cooling trend starts to move in.
Okay. Bets, thank you.